I'm going to use my real voice for this video since some people actually seem to prefer it, or just plain hate the voice box. But if you prefer this,
or this,
let me know. Alright, so after roaming the plains for about a couple weeks now, I think I can give it a fair review. Now I know Excalibur Umbra is coming soon and will likely add more to this expansion, but I'm going to cover the plains themselves more than anything else specifically. So first of all, I'm going to list my favorite things about the plains. They're beautiful, they're wonderfully textured. I have to send credit to DE's design team because they really went over the edge with this. The trees are full, the bushes avoid looking like cardboard cutouts. The sentient corpses everywhere is a really nice touch. Fishing was super fun at first. Mining is there. The Terrorist is one of the coolest bosses that this game's had in a long time, and finally gave operators a purpose other than walking plot devices. And yeah, that's about it. Now, before I really get into it, I just want to say this right now. I'm not trying to crap all over the new expansion. I love it, it's amazing, but like everything, it comes with flaws. And there's a lot of problems with it right now. So, first I want to go over the residents of the plains. There's a grand total of 3 living things here, minus the fish. You have these weird bunny things, these weird bird things, and tons of Grenier. Kinda disappointed there's only 2 animals out there. The lore somewhat explained why, but encountering them got dull really quickly, especially after I blew up a bunny for like the 15th time by collateral damage. And I'm surprised there's no Kubros anywhere. This being Earth, you'd expect there to be Kubro dens here and there. The Grenier. The Grenier are probably my most disliked thing about this expansion because they think they really kinda overdid them a bit. Now, I'm gonna say this right now, I'm not saying get rid of the Grenier, but they could at least tone them back a bit, because you can't stand still for it in 5 minutes without having some damn dropship parked next to you, or worse, a dropship that has the minigun shooting at you that does a crap ton of damage, or you can't just simply walk without a patrol running into you. There was a point where I literally had to go downstairs to get a drink, so I sat underneath a rock behind a tree, and when I got back upstairs, I was literally surrounded by Grenier shooting at me and trying to dig a cleaver into my face. So, again, don't get rid of the Grenier, just it'd be nice if they got toned back a bit, because they got really damn annoying really damn fast. Fishing. When I first jumped into the plains, one of the first things I got was a fishing spear to go, well, fish. It was pretty damn addicting, I won't lie. I was doing that for a solid 3-4 hours. Now, something I really appreciate is that getting better spears is actually a method to get better fish. So grinding Ostron standing for a better spear actually has purpose, which is always nice. Unfortunately, the fishing does get old after a while. Again, it's fun, but once you really start needing the fish for resources to build better amps and equipment, it goes from being a nice fun pastime to just another farm fest that's going to take you hours if you don't have a booster active. And again, it's if the Grenier enforce their no fun allowed policy. Mining. It's a thing. Mining is perfectly functional, but something I can't help but wonder is why they bothered putting a key pattern onto the rocks, when in all honesty all you can do is just scribble over it and you'll still get the ore anyways. I mean, it's fine, but it's just why? It kind of defeats the purpose. At least it's one of the easier types of resources to farm without a booster. That's if the Grenier will leave you alone long enough. Night. The night cycle is awesome. The Grenier leave you alone, they stay at their bases for the most part, and the worst they have to deal with are the Vomvalists. Try saying that sentence fast. They do a good chunk of damage, but honestly, they're not half as annoying as being constantly berated by Grenier every 2 minutes. I already made a video explaining how the Terror list works, so you can check it out here. So I'll just say for this video that it sounds amazing, it looks amazing, and it's just an awesome addition to this expansion in general. But kind of like the fishing, it does get dull after you've captured it for the 20th time. I have dozens of cores and exceptional cores and flawless cores and etc, etc. And at this point, trying to get a better amp isn't really necessary since I think I have the best combination possible. Something I really don't understand is why the night cycle is only 50 minutes long, whereas the day cycle is 100 minutes long. Honestly, I feel maybe 60-70 minutes of night would have been better, because it would really ease the pressure of having to hunt the terrorists as much as possible under the certain given time amount. Something I'm not appreciating mostly from the community side rather than DE side is that people are getting really damn try-hard about killing the terrorists as fast and efficient as possible. There is a lot of occasions where a leader will just disband the squad the minute someone tries to say he knows etc frame is better than etc frame, or etc weapon is better than etc weapon. And God help you if you weren't born knowing how to kill a terrorist, because the millisecond someone starts trying to shoot at it with the shield still down, or if you're playing Chroma and Haro on your team activates his ult so you can't damage yourself, it's just truckloads of salt. Kind of reminds me of Overwatch, and that's not a good thing. So that's my overall detailed analysis with the small problems about the Plains of Eidolon, but there's one really big thing that I saved for last, and it's, in my opinion, the most biggest problem right now. Now, I want you to go to a really tall point in the plains, stop, look around, pan your camera left and right. I mean, really stop and absorb what your eyes are telling you. You see it, don't you? That's right. All the nothing surrounding you. Yeah, there is so much nothing here. Again, the place is gorgeous, it's textured wonderfully, and etc. But once you've filled up Ordis with a bunch of rocks and you have a bunch of fish in your orbiter, it's just a whole bunch of pretty nothing. It's just 1 hour 40 minutes of throwing sticks at fish, 1 hour and 40 minutes of shining a laser pointer at rocks, 1 hour and 40 minutes of getting constantly harassed by Grineer. The plains, I see them as a blank canvas that barely has any art on it. So I'm really hoping that DE focuses on the plains for at least the next couple months, because if they leave it as the way it is now, it's going to become a blown over, forgotten edition within a month. And I really don't want to see this become a back burner project like Arkwing did. So that's just my real general analysis of the plains up till now. I know a lot of things are still hopefully to come. I really, really hope the Umbra expansion brings a whole lot more to the plains other than Excalibur Umbra. And yeah, let me know what you think. Tell me if you prefer my voice or the voice box. I'd really like your opinion on that. Tell me how you thought about this review, what I could do better, what I did worse, and just let me know. Thanks.